Yo, what's up, guys? In this video, I'm gonna be going over two trades that I took from today, July 5th. And I took one trade also last Thursday, June 30th, but I did not record it. So here's a trade I lost about 445 total. That did not trade Friday. So, like I said, I took two trades today. One was on ES and the other one was on NQ. So I'm gonna be going over the one on ES, as you can see here. So during the pre-market, at around 8:45, 8:50, I was, charting on my zones. I know that we created a 6-hour supply zone. We created a 90-minute supply zone, and it was looking like bearish. We were selling off, putting in lower highs and lower lows, and we also had rejected this level right here, 38.57. So, I was basically looking at this key demand zone right here because we had bounced already 3 times during these days. So I was looking, to me, that was a very important zone. And I was looking either to play long right here with confirmation or play a short at a supply zone, such as this one with this level right here, or this one up here. It would have depended because obviously if we break above this supply zone right here, it's because we have strong buying. So then I would have to like reanalyze up here and be like, okay, do I want to go short here? Well, yes, if I do have confirmation. So, if I wait for my various confirmations instead of just going in when we touch a zone. So, during the open, I was not taking a look at my charts. I had my laptop open, but I was busy with work and some calls. So I was basically like taking a look at my laptop like every 15, 20 minutes, to be honest. And around 11:35, 11:40, I would say, is when I noticed, yes, so I was like, oh, look, we're basically like double bottomed uh, at at the key demand zone, and double bottom in the demand zone, and like these higher lows right here is one of my favorite setups. And yeah, so at around 11:40, I got in at 66, and my stop loss was going to be around 40, 42, 43, that area. So I was risking, I would say like 24, 25 points, 23. So I was risking about, I would say like 1300. So here are my fills. Oh, this is NQ. Yeah. And my target, by the way, was going to be this next supply zone, 803. But basically, no, it was not going to be the supply zone. I mean, basically, yes, but I was watching this 3800 level just because it's a whole level and they tend to be like psychological resistance. So, I wasn't gonna go crazy over 3 points. I was just gonna take my profits at that level, 3800. And basically, I had a meeting that was gonna start 14:30, no, 2:30. I don't know. I'm reading it like that, but yeah. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I did not exit because of I was gonna have a meeting at 2:30. Basically, I was like, we're pretty close to my target. Let me just close my trade. And I have that problem. Like every time I'm in a trade, instead of following my plan, very strictly, I just like, oh, I'm a few points below my target. Why not take my profits right here? Why am I gonna go crazy over a few points? Yeah, that's okay sometimes, but in the long run, that's gonna cost me a lot of points, and those points are gonna add up to a lot of profit that could have been made. And I always do this like only when I'm taking profits. I never do that um when I'm gonna cut my losses, because and either way it's bad because I have to follow my plan no matter what, right? So yeah, that was a trade for ES. Execution was, I would say, it was good. Like I got in a little late just because I wasn't paying attention to the charts, but it was a pretty good trade. I just need to focus better on following my plan. And maybe, one thing I'm gonna be doing is setting up some orders on the Ninja Trader chart, like take profits, stop losses just to like automate that process and remove the emotional part of like, oh, let me close it right here, or that. So the next trade that I took was on NQ, and I actually went in with 4 micros just because my my risk was going to be too much even with one mini contract. So I decided to play with a fourth of an original mini contract, just to risk it. And that's something that I love about futures. If I wanna risk less, I go ahead instead of having to buy one mini or something like that. And uh, at the like the trend for the day, like we were having momentum to the upside, as you can see, and we were putting in higher lows and higher highs. So when we got to the supply zone, I was not looking at to take short just because the trend is your friend, and that is something that I tell myself not to do. Like don't go against the momentum and the trend. So I was looking at I had this level marked right here that acted as resistance during pre-market and basically tried to go above here but pulled back 704, and at around 230, 235, I would say, um, I got in. Basically, I got in right here. I got in right here. So as you can see, 715, and my stop loss was gonna be, let me show it better here. My stop loss was gonna be like around here, 645 below these levels right here. And my target was going to be 811. So that was about like um let me see, 800 minus 15. So that's our 85 plus 11, 96 points. Even though I was more looking more at this whole level, so whole psychological level, like 11,800. So yeah, basically 85 points. And then my stop loss was going to be 15 minus 45. That's like 55 plus 15, 70 points. So basically a 1-to-1 um should have been better. That's something that I need to work on. But I feel like my execution here was not too bad, other than the typical take profits along the way just to like protect my profits, quote unquote. That's something that's like the emotional part of the execution that I mentioned previously. Like I need to automate my orders so that I can remove that. Just look at here. Look at it right here. Why am I selling at 78? I have no idea, just because there's no reason to for me to sell there. Why did I sell at 83 even though did not reach my target? I mean, I did have some reason, like, oh yeah, I saw that we were already pretty close to my target. We had basically touched it, the 800 level, and we were a little bit kind of like rejecting. So I was like, oh, we already touched it, but I miss it. So let me sell now. So going forward, I'm just gonna automate my orders and remove that emotional part of my execution. Pretty sure that's gonna be very helpful for me with my trading, and I'll let you guys know what how it's going to improve my trading and hopefully make more profit, be a more profitable trader. And by the way, these are my orders for the day right here on Ninja Trader, as you can see here. NQ, I mean micro NQ, yes, and this puts me at about, yeah, $6,179 profit for the Lilu 150K account evaluation, which has a 9K profit target. So almost there. I mean, I think 2,800 more to go, and I have until July 14th. I mean, I don't really have to complete it by then, but I want to do it in under those 30 days so that I don't have to like renew like my subscriptions. And yeah, that was it for the video. And as always, thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, whether it is good or bad, please let me know under the comments. Hit me up on Discord. If you're in Carmine's community, my Discord is Justin23. Just hit me up. And yeah, thank you guys.